I'm finally getting ready to do this after months. And I think I waited because I was waiting to see what the next time we were going out was, which should have been the driver's birthday. But don't know if I mentioned this or not. But Dylan said that I'm not allowed to go to his birthday because of the stuff that happened after we seen Avatar. Which I'm just gonna make a small comment on it, even though it was over a month ago. It just it it shouldn't be up to him whether or not I attend. Like if the driver says that I can't go, fine. But it's the driver's birthday, not Dylan's. So, anyway, so the next time was supposed to be Ant Man, but then sometime between Ant Man coming out and then was we decided that actually we're gonna go see Puss in Boots, which was like 2 or 3 weeks before Ant Man came out, which is this week. So 2 or 3 weeks ago, we're supposed to go see it. But then the day before we're supposed to go see it, Dylan convinces the driver that they should go on their own. um, so we were supposed to see, everyone else in bar Dylan, including the driver, were supposed to see it the week after, but that didn't happen because we didn't set a date. We were then supposed to see Ant Man yesterday or today, but that didn't happen. Anyway, this DM's as of according to my tablet. 2 past 9 p.m. on Saturday, the 18th of February 2023. So there's a group chat for Dylan's birthday, which obviously we have not used since the 4th of December. Why is this still a thing? On the 9th of January, when we were going to see AOT, I think it was the first time that we were going because there was 2 trips. I was fooling away at my phone. Ginger asked to see it, which I should have known he was going to take it because he has done that before. And he messed around, possibly flirted up with someone, and put on my story. If I did anything, posted a photo of Ginger. If I did anything inappropriate, it was this man. He took my phone. Then also voice messaged a girl saying, "Sorry if I said anything inappropriate there." Ginger took my phone. She replied, "That's okay, Dylan. Don't you worry." I didn't mean to pitch my voice up. That's just a voice crack, I guess. We have a group chat called Media Man, which was created on the 15th of January. And I might as well go for this because it was only used on the 15th of January. Either of you know if he's supposed to have uploaded notes for the media homework? What do you mean? We gotta do the audience worksheet, but I don't know what to fill it in with. Shit, from the other worksheets? No. Then I don't know. He said the rest of the notes will be up later, but he never did it if you're talking about what I think you're talking about. Ginger sent a photo. I replied, "You have this really good ability of taking photos. It's weird." He says, "Thanks." On the 3rd of January, I sent. Don't have a fake name for this man. Guy, Peacemaker. Because he wanted to watch it, but didn't have access. I just sent him like a link to. What was it, Sky Go? Because you can just download it through there, as long as you have a Sky account. On the 8th, when we were playing Among Us, I said, "I thought Dylan was imposter because he cleared Gulag despite the fact that Gulag was imposter." There's a voice message. You're going to pause the video so I can listen to it. I'm glad Dylan doesn't watch these videos. Although Dylan's using that fucking 7-year-old, he's been risen up, trying like defending him. Gonna use a fake name for this player, but we were playing Among Us on the 8th of January, and we ran into a girl called Sophie. He was rizzing her up, even though We don't know how old she was. She could have been a child. Anyway, on the 13th of January, I sent him Indian Workout for Beginners because when he's of Indian descent too, there's this guy that I know that uploads like workout, you know, workout for beginners of people from this country and stuff like that. The 17th, I sent him a video. I don't know what video this is. Okay, so he was talking about the film Megan because I went to see it without me. And he was talking about there's a scene where she does a dance and then kills a guy, and it reminded me of the scene from the film Gamer where Michael C. Hall's character dances. I've never seen Gamer because it's gonna be probably the biggest load of shit. I just thought it was similar. Also on the 17th, I sent POV, you're in the car with your homie while he sings Anime Andros with that bit from Modern Warfare 5 where Ghost is staring at Soap or Alejandro, I don't remember who. So that was Dylan because that's what he was doing on his birthday. He was blasting fucking AOT part the theme song for AOT part 2. On the 19th, I sent him that they're going to make a sequel to Megan. 22nd, I was asked a question. I don't know why this isn't here unless he asked me in person and I DM'd it to him. We started Vogue. We have to complete the first 5 pages of the booklet by Monday, but since you were off, he'll probably give you till Tuesday. Thanks, I asked person anyway. Also, he listened to Vogue by Madonna, which apparently helped past students understand the magazine's principles. Oh, okay, I'll look into that. 9th of February, I sent... Right, so 9th of February, we went to see Romeo and Juliet. And I took a couple photos. So I sent those photos to someone who was there with me. I'll send it to another person that was there, and while we were going home, Ginger was sleeping. So I DM'd someone asking if they had a Sharpie. Sixth of February. A person who I gave a fake name to, but I'm going to use a different fake name, even though it's probably fine by now, and everyone probably already knows. Dylan, can I have a dance with you formal? How do you know I'm going formal? Says in illicit tables. Oh, okay. Sorry to break your heart, but I don't dance. Free crying emojis, please. Heartbroken emoji. 9th of February, I said, new Paramore album drops in 6 hours. Hey, yo, I forgot about that. Thank you, I am ready. Same. I have yet to listen to it. We did actually end up dancing at formal, if you want to call it that. Oh god, where did I go with that one? I'll go from the start of the year, even though that's quite a lot. Okay. 3rd of January, he sent me a photo of his drawing of Chainsaw Man. On the 4th of January, he replied to 2 stories saying K, because I think he was in a pissy mood or something. On the 7th, he said, you want to play Among Us? I said, on what console or is it crossplay? He said, cross. I said, okay. Also on the 7th, yo, yeah, let me watch you play God of War share play. On the 8th, I sent a Chinese guy's TikToks went viral and people realized he responds to all comments with basically love you because he doesn't speak any English. All my family burnt to death in a house fire. Oh, that's nice. Stuff like that. Also sent a clip from Modern Warfare 5 where a guy throws I think it's a drill charge or whatever, a guy's ass. I don't know. If January, Among Us with that boys. Okay. Live tweeting my tattoo. Ow. Ouch. Youch. Berserk fans when the final volume is just Guts and Griffith having gay sex for 10 chapters. I don't get it. I was hoping you could help me understand it. By the way, we got a lift home confirmed. Then an audio call that lasted 3 minutes. And on the 9th, he sent me his address. On the 11th, I said nice profile picture. On the 12th, I sent, I think this is quote of the day.
Yo, Big Joe, Big Joe.
What's the quote of the day? You say you don't give a shit anymore, but I still see you wiping. Sorry, there's copyright music in the background, so I couldn't do that. 17th, I also sent that POV on the car homie while he sings Anime Andrew saying you. He says only if it's good ones. I said AOT S4 Part 2. Demon Slayer Season 2 Part 2. I don't like Demon Slayer. L, you a bitch. Also 18th. Writer of The Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, Issue 4 addressed backlash on Joker's pregnancy. It's a joke. Which I had a feeling it was. He put something in a story. Hold on. Oh, I know what this was. It was like basically he put in a story something like Netflix cancelling all the good shows so that they can fit more room for stuff like Big Mouth. I replied, I know, right? Fuck Big Mouth. He said facts. He sent me a YouTube video. Oh, no, I know what this is. This is 22nd January, by the way. He sent me a video about The Last of Us 2, which it was just the video explained his opinion on the game better than he could. I replied a day later, I already did a video on my second Instagram page, but that video provides an insight into my opinion. I already know your opinion, but it's a well-formulated video that expresses well. You already expressed it well. Just watch it if I find time. You can't find 8 minutes. You smell. Same day, I sent him that meme of Hana Owo. You really can't call this dancing at all. To Loveful. Got to Flightless Bird being fly as hell. 24th. Last of Us showrunner reveals the opening of episode 2 originally focused on the backstory of Tess. She had a husband and she had a son, and they were affected and she had to kill him. He says, I know. On the 26th, he sent me a video of a guy who has been photoshopped to look like Kratos holding Blades of Chaos while people sort of circle him. 29th, I cannot play this and I cannot give context because video needs to be as PG as I can get it. About.com. That's all I'm going to say. On the 31st, he posted something, I'm assuming, about Batman 2. And I replied, right, so on the 30th, he said that he doesn't care about DC, but on the 31st, he's posting about Batman 2. So I reply, I don't care about DC. I don't. I saw the rest of the slate. It looks completely dog shit, like hot steamy ass, like a massive pile of uninteresting bullshit. 1st February, I sent him that there's a rumor that Jared Butler is going to play Kratos in the live-action God of War. On the 30th, he sent me, I'm a lesbian and haven't even made out with a girl yet. Hold on, give this a second. So you're a woman who's attracted to women with no women attracted to you. Damn, you really putting the L in LGBT. No cinema tomorrow, but by the way, me and Driver are working. Matthew. Well, it's too late for me to cover it up. He's going out with his family. On the 5th, he sent me a Whiplash meme, which I think is just that one of the dog playing the keyboarder. Yeah, it is. On the 5th, I sent him a YouTube video. Let me see what this is. Chainsaw Man calculating how long you would be able to fuck the angel, devil, or whatever. I haven't got that far in Chainsaw Man. He put something on a story on the 6th, and I said that it was based. Also on the 6th, I sent him a meme of Heisenberg, say my name, cut to, you're my little pog champ meme. Then he and Jesse make out. On the 10th, he sent me the way Makari's speed is portrayed in Eternals is the best I've seen in live action for a speedster. I said I don't disagree, because I had a feeling that he sent that because he was going, fuck you, I already forget her name, is better than the Flash. And then sent him that there's some gym that has like treadmills that you can like have a setting where it'll put on the screen like walking in whatever game you want, like Skyrim. Because I know that at the time he was obsessed with Skyrim. I haven't seen him play it recently, so I'm going to assume he isn't anymore. On the 12th, he sent me my teacher my essay on how they end racism with that a bit from the Angry Birds film. On Monday, he said, hop on ranked by. Me and you climb the ranked. Ranks. Give you a minute. Hurry you silly ass, I'm waiting. Same day, Guardians 3 new trailer shows closer look at Will Poulter as Adam Warlock taking on Drax. And there's a photo from the trailer. I haven't actually seen the trailer, I've just seen this photo. The photo looks like that scene from Black Adam where he was chasing the the fucking aircraft that kidnapped the girl's son. And it was like at a funny angle. They've done that as well for Adam Warlock. On Tuesday, he sent me the photo of his tattoo, which I will admit is looking better. But he shouldn't have spent £250 on it, I think it was. Tuesday, he also sent me a clip from Fortnite. I said cringe. He said LMAO. I replied, the video, not the tattoo. Aye. Tattoo's okay. Wednesday, I sent him that on the 27th of this month, they will be releasing season 0, episode 35 of AOT. Because my tracker, like, will have season 0, which is, like, sometimes it could be, like, interviews or, in the case of AOT, it's mostly just the chibi stuff. But with AOT, they don't actually say what it is, ever. I don't even know where they're getting this information from. Like, the only other thing that does this is The Boys, but with The Boys, you know what it is. It's like every month for a bit they were doing like news updates in universe or something. I'm only 2 episodes into The Boys still. So I sent that to him, let him know, and I said, could be one of those chibi episodes or a recap, but in case it's something good like another trailer, I thought you would want to know. It's chibi. Chibi is cringe. Agreed. Wednesday, you hopping on Siege with the lads? That's finally done with that one. Don't know where to go with Jack, so I will also go to the start of the year, which isn't as long as it was with Dylan. 4th of January, one of those god-awful fucking movie recap channels talking about like some film where a guy is attacked by a zombie, and the only reason why he wasn't bitten is because he was wearing like 5 Rolexes. The next day he replied, right scum. On the 12th, I also sent him that quote of the day where it's like, you told me you don't give a shit anymore, but I still see you wiping. On the 13th, I sent him, what the fuck is like your story? Just a minute, you fall in love with me. On the 18th, I put up a story saying, this is not a meme, move to Spain. He replied, why? Cheaper because of the cost of living crisis. On the 30th, I sent him, I guess someone was put Peter Griffin through that TikTok anime filter. He then replied in something in Arabic, which I translated, but I don't remember what to translate it to, and can't be bothered to translate it again. He then sent me, like, most popular NSFW subreddits, like, I'm surprised BDSM is smaller than Rule 34. He then sent me a photo of a student who is currently in the hospital. If you know, you know. Saying, also, him. Does he have a unibrow? Fuck me, I didn't even realize. Also, they could have picked a better angle. He's trying to get pity likes. 2nd of February, I sent him that they've put like top surgery scars and chest binders and stuff in The Sims 4. Because we were both in the bathroom at the same time. I was waiting for him to exit because there's only one stall and I didn't want to use the urinal. While I was waiting on him, I went on my phone and saw that, talking about it to him while he was pissing, and he sent that to him. He then sent a photo of an angry looking cat, saying my honest reaction. He then also sent me a video of a guy grabbing onto like a Ferris wheel so that he could go in the middle of the Ferris wheel. It's hard to describe, and I can't be bothered to show you what I mean. Fifth, I also sent him that video of the guy calculating how long you would be able to fuck the angel devil or whatever. Same day, I put on my story. Justin Roiland didn't hurt his girlfriend, he also hurt his fans by committing actions that'll be the end of Rick and Morty. So for the reason, I'm dismantling my Funko collection and donating it to Goodwill. This is 9/11 for intelligent adults like myself who enjoy smart tunes. Sorry about that. I put that in my story saying, I really hope this guy's being sarcastic. Jack replied, terrorist actions and an abusive husband are the same. On Thursday, I said, finally got around to playing the new Borderlands. I'm only like 10 minutes into it, but so far it's shit. He said, yeah, the dialogue and story aren't that great compared to others, unfortunately. Also, are you informal? Yes. Also, you replied quickly. That must mean you love me. I said that because the same day, Dylan was talking about how Jack asked him a question. He replied quickly, and Jack said, you replied quickly. That must mean you love me. Jack replied, I do love you. It starts at 6 in case you didn't know. Thanks. Also, by the new Borderlands, I don't mean Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I mean Tales of the Borderlands 2. I thought you were on about Borderlands 3. I hadn't even heard of Tales of the Borderlands 2. I only knew it because I looked at the PS5 pre-order section. The only connection to the first game that I've seen so far is that the main guy is a character's boss. He replied with a sad-looking cat. My reaction to the jokes in the game. Is it one of those games that they try to make progressive for no reason? Yes, but even if it wasn't, the writing is still crap, like fart jokes, and you can handle the Coolio style, etc. That's just disappointing. I've yet to do an initial review because it's a 5-episode game or 4-episode maybe, and I'll do the initial after finishing the first episode. Now on to Ginger. I'm going to start from the start of the year. Okay. I also sent him that video of the guy being attacked but had Rolexes on him. Also sent him Still See You Wiping. On the 13th, I sent him 2 videos. The first one is the very first scene of Superman and Lois. I think I sent this to him because he was saying, oh, the quality of it looks dog shit, when it really doesn't. Like, production quality, or if you look at it, just images of Superman and Lois, it looks exactly the same as Man of Steel. Second video is a Freedom Tunes video because we were talking, or I was talking about there was stuff going around about like Canada is encouraging suicidal people to kill themselves or something like that. And then also sent them a Stone Thoughts comic, the one that was like, love is love. But Leonardo DiCaprio only dating people under the age of 25 is disgusting. 17th, I sent him a video. It was a video by Foundation for Economic Education about Attack on Titan is an attack on guilt, because I think that day I was talking about how if they make a video on something and they the other means of that thing that they're talking about is based or cringe, and AOT is based, because that's like the second video that they made on it. So saying, they've made a video on AOT, therefore AOT is based, and then I look at my phone, oh shit, they've just made another video about AOT. So as I was saying, same day, I also sent them, once again, you're in the car while your homies saying anime intros. Saying Dylan, said if 1,000 miles would be better. On the 30th, he sent me a photo of 9/11 that has Mario and pregnant Sonic in a relationship, saying mistakes into miracles. On the 9th, I sent him those photos from watching Romeo and Juliet. On the 10th, I sent him a video. I don't know what this video is, though. On the 11th, spoilers for The Last of Us Episode 3, although it has been a week, apparently. I thought it was longer than that. My father watching episode 3 of The Last of Us after I told him it's my favourite video game. This will be my dad. This will be me when my dad finally gets bored of watching Family Guy 24/7 and he discovers the show, even though I've been telling about it ever since they announced it, and the fact that it is currently the biggest show in the world, but he doesn't remember me constantly telling him about it. Sorry, ran over. No worries. Same day. POV, it's February 14th. Couples. A-Train. 2 based media products in one. Impressive. On Monday, he sent me Brendan Fraser's character in The Whale holding a joint. I started an audio call of him that lasted 3 minutes. Oh, this was about where did you get your suit for formal? Then I had another audio call that lasted about a minute. Like 3 hours later. On Tuesday, he sent me someone wearing a dress, and you can see their bulge. He also sent me, you've probably already seen it, that video of the black baby sleeping with his arms behind his back with the caption, "Oh, he's dreaming of his first arrest." I said, the dress kind of reminds me from that scene in Split, because it's a red dress, and he is also wearing a gold chain, which that's what James McAvoy is wearing in Split, and I get that he wasn't wearing a dress, but it's the fact that it's red and there's a chain. Thursday, he sent me pretending to be a liberal on all my assignments to pass on my college classes. Epitome of English and media. The Driver. Once again, I'm going back to the start of the year. "13th, I sent him what I'm going to assume is that Freedom Tim's cartoon about Canada, and yep. Then I'll send him that same Stone Toss comic. 15th, he sent me that he got an Among Us figure for his birthday, saying, "Look what I got, bet you're jealous," because they got me addicted to Among Us, but I'm no longer addicted. 17th, I once again sent homie in the car while I sang Anime Intro, saying that was Dylan. He said facts. 20th, I sent him a video. Let me see what this video is. A video that Carl uploaded 6 years ago where him and Steven Crowder do a parody of Young Turks, because this was the day after me and Dylan had a big argument about incident whatever fucking number, where jumper was the wrong color, and the way that Dylan argues is eventually it gets to the point where he just shouts at you basically, "You're dumbass! You're dumbass!" Which, that's how Clint Gear argues, and that's why I was thinking of that video. On the 9th of February, we still doing Puss in Bits tomorrow. Don't think so. We never organized time on Thursday. He said, "When you get in here." I said, "I'm close. Are you here?" Because I couldn't find him, because I didn't know that there was a second floor, because another school was doing their formal downstairs. We were doing ours upstairs. Then an audio call that lasted 1 minute. Person who I don't have a fake name for Gonna start from the start of the year again. Once again, that Chinese guy, he doesn't speak English. Another video, which once again I'm going to assume is Canada. Freedingtons. Yep, it is. Right. This is a Stone Toss comic. The Carvel Only Sings Anime Intros. I put up my story on Thursday night. Don't even know what the caption is with me, so that people could see how drunk I am. Okay, someone else's phone is going off. It's not mine. You should caption that I am plastered. Thanks. Okay, so the reason why I'm still doing the DM segments instead of retiring them is because it could be important towards stuff that happens in school, like the incidents and stuff like that. Like that one about the Young Turks was somewhat relevant. Anyway, final review: Waking the Dead. This show lasts 92 hours, and I finish it in a couple of weeks. I didn't think I would be able to do it because I didn't have that long to watch it, but I did it. It's crazy the amount of guest stars in it and amount of celebrities. First episode, fucking Jamie Dornan's wife. Then you have like Peter Capaldi, Don Warrington, this a lot of people. I don't have much else to say about it. I went into the show. I probably should mention this in the initial review, but I went to the show thinking that it's gonna be like Bones or something like that. When wasn't really. It's more like Cold Case. Yeah.